Me and Cam is two grown man. I don't got no issues with Cam. You mad at me because I'm speaking football? You spoke football. You talking about, you call me the mascot.
That is a big hat, though.
It is a massive hat, bro.
Peace. Welcome back to 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. I'm Carmelo Anthony here with my co-host.
You know what it is? My name is Kazim FWIorFOH. You could call me Kaz. And this is a Wave original presented by FanDuel, the official sports betting partner of the NBA.
Our guests today are legends in the podcast space, man. They sat down with some of the biggest names in our culture, from Will Smith to 50 Cent.
Yeah, and on top
Lil
of that,
Curly.
these two have created
Lil Curly.
not just classic, memorable moments within culture, but they have given motivation to millions all around the world.
So it's only right we have them in for our season finale. Welcome to the Hook, $1 million worth of game.
Yes.
Gillie and Wallo.
Yes. Appreciate you for having us, man. Real talk, man.
I don't think there's any two guests that I'd want to have more on the season finale of the episode than y'all two. Everything y'all done for
Appreciate that, man.
content, media, podcasting, especially in the space and the spaces y'all do it in. I think this is definitely one of them ones I'm like, we got to have this before the end of the season. So it's good to have y'all, bro, for sure.
Thanks for having us.
We're going to talk about what's on this episode first. So on this episode, man, on 7 p.m. with Gillie and Wallo, we're going to discuss the trappings of success and balancing the pressures of where you come from.
On top of that, we're also going to speak to Gillie and Wallo about that 7 p.m. moment that led them to where they are today. And of course, we're wrapping all these things up with America's #1 segment, Fuck With It or Fuck Out of Here. But first, Gillie, Wallo, like y'all seen, every time we start the show, we started it off with the Connect. We ask our guests, in this case, Gillie and Wallo, to really talk about the first time they met Melo, the first time they connected, whether it was something on the court, off the court, any other connections that they share. So for the two of you, what was the first time, Gillie and Wallo connected with Carmelo?
I got this.
Well, he came in there to do the podcast, and I said, check rock, when we doing this shit. See, I'm one of the only boys in the history of life, all these ball players that y'all look up to,
Yeah.
what's up, what we doing? I don't go up and be like, let me get your autograph, him, Brian, KD. Oh, what, am I lying?
You ain't lying.
That's a fact.
Brown, like everybody, I'll be like, yo, what's up, what we doing? I called Brownie out. I'm waiting to see his son. All this,
Dying, huh?
come on, let's get this. I don't do all this shit you be doing. You selling wolf tickets on the phone.
No, but I
get
really
the
cook shit. You don't.
I get it. Somebody. What you talking about? You ain't never stepped to nobody that I stepped to.
I ain't got to step to him.
I stepped to him. I stepped to Brian.
You did.
I stepped to Bronny. I said, what's up?
You did.
This when he was in the All-American joint. He ain't want no work then. I'd have
No,
cooked him right
he
then.
ain't know who he was then. And
He knew who I was
that
when I
nigga's
said,
like,
let's
yo,
check rock.
get old head the fuck out the arena, man.
Who else? Damian Lillard.
At that time.
I checked him.
Yeah.
Who haven't I checked?
Yeah.
Vernon Maxwell. Sam
But what
Cassell.
happens after you check?
I was about to say,
Nobody want to do it. They get
They back
humor.
down.
They start laughing and they don't want to do shit.
Little Curly did bust out laughing.
Yeah,
though.
all
He
of them laugh. They don't.
flagged
You know what I
you
mean?
off, you know.
If Beasley ain't getting them out, you ain't getting them out, bro.
I checked Beasley too. I said, "What's up?" He ain't do nothing either. I see him at Big Three. He don't do. He just be talking. That shit. I don't be dealing with that. Let's get
First
it.
time I met Carmelo, I was a grown man at the Krause watching Syracuse play.
Yeah.
And I was like, God damn.
He was a monster in
He
Syracuse.
gonna fuck the work. That was the first time I met Carmelo.
Yeah. Well,
Real tough.
He called me wild, little curly.
I was about to say,
Carmelo.
what's the origins of Lil Curly, man? I feel like we got
all the other
we got
names,
Olympic
though.
Melo, Hoodie Melo. We done went through all the Melos throughout these past 2 seasons.
And you don't even know who Lil Curly is.
we need the origins of Lil Curly. Where's Lil Curly come from?
They ain't read the memoir.
They ain't read the memoir.
They don't
They
know.
read the memoir.
Yeah, I mean,
Talk to him.
But when he was coming up and he was doing his thing, I was in prison, and I'm looking at it. And when he used to play, his games was on the big TV in the day room because he resonated with the culture of the struggle so much in so many ways. So it's like, people seeing it as like more of not like you seeing an athlete, more like you seeing somebody from around the way. Everybody had one of him from around the way. A lot of dudes just ain't make it. There was a lot of Carmelos in the prison yard playing ball. There was a lot of them that's dead. There was a lot of them that's somewhere. They, that dude that you talk about that just be having the beer on the corner, like, oh, he was a beast. He would have cooked Jordan. But so it was him. He made it inside of the game, and it was just like seeing him in college, seeing it no matter what he did, he couldn't do nothing wrong for us because everything that Melo did symbolized the journey it takes to get to success coming from our struggle. Our struggle is not perfect. Our ride to success is not perfect. And we just be living out, everything that we go through. I think a lot of people don't know the things that we see in the ghetto when we young, that it really dictate our decision making sometimes. And I think people are so quick to judge us and think, oh, why you doing this? Why you doing this? Okay, how many people you seen get killed at 10? How many people you seen get overdosed at 10? How many people you seen get robbed, shot, whatever, at 10 years old? How do that affect the mind when we coming from the struggle? But soon as something happen, oh, you ain't, hey, shut up, you perfect patties.
Right.
Get out of here. Everybody got to, but we just like, man, that shit, you got to hear our side versus that. Man, that shit ain't nothing, man. You ain't not always, man, that shit ain't nothing, man. You act like you killed the motherfucker. He just hit him with the car, man. Damn, he died. We know where we come from.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
is y'all serious?
Exactly.
We're immune to it.
Yeah, because we're immune to it. Not saying it's okay, but it's like, damn, y'all gonna crucify somebody every time? So you got more people cheering for him because it's like, man, come on, we just, shit we do and around the way trying to come up. It's like, we still learning about life.
Yeah.
We still realizing that, hold up, you mean to tell me Philly, Baltimore, and DC that close? I thought that was across the, people don't even, people think Philly in California. No, I'm just saying, we don't be known in the ghetto. We don't know none of this stuff because most of us never leave the neighborhood.
Yeah. Full block.
So, you know what I mean? People was just cheering for him in the day. He would just be like, yo, he just that. His attitude, his energy was like, that's how we be at the park, man. That it just was that.
You sound like you could have been a nigga agent for his first.
Oh yeah, I would have got him a crazy deal.
Yeah, throw an extra little 30 on there.
I'd have got him a deal.
We would have saved at least a handful of headlines.
Right before the NBA joint would have jumped off, we'd have took a picture out in China. I just got with a fake, yo, make these teams up. Come on, put the jerseys on. Stand there. What do you want?
They about to give him 90 to play in China.
Yeah, they ready to give him 90 for 1 year. What y'all doing? Yeah, 90 M's. What we doing? Y'all got 70? That come with the sneaker deal too?
Yeah.
We need 1.3 billion for a sneaker deal, lifetime deal. Y'all can have it for life. We'd have came up.
You just sold me for life, Jay.
Yeah. For $1 billion, yeah, we'd have got you. He'd have been set. Give me 5 now and 5 later and give him the rest later.
But you tapped into something that I think was really interesting because you spoke from a point of view of people who wanted to see him succeed.
What?
Because a lot of people know a guy like Melo in their neighborhood.
Every hood in America, everybody from the struggle, no matter your race, they wanted him to succeed.
And I think, and a reason why I think you guys was just perfect for the season finale is because I think the next time we'll be here, you'll be an official Hall of Famer. You know what I mean?
Legendary.
He'll be enshrined. Springfield's gonna go down, and it's like
you could tell from 3 weeks.
You could tell from the energy around it. It's gonna be a different type of enshrinement because of stories like that.
That is the story.
Yeah.
I just want to propose this for FanDuel.
Yeah.
For FanDuel.
Yeah, FanDuel.
They need to have the over/under. If Melo cry or not.
Oh, I'm taking the over on that.
I'm taking the fuck over. I'm dropping everything on. They throw that jacket on him.
Pass out.
You just can't get Jordan. You just can't have the meme face.
No, listen, bro.
No. I mean,
listen.
I'm definitely going.
Listen, bro. You can have whatever kind of face you want.
Man, listen.
When you go into the Hall of Fame, bro. You know how many people in life make it to where he's going, bro?
Not many.
Don't get up there on no cool shit.
Now you can't control your emotions.
Whatever
at that point in time,
let that shit come out.
I mean, you see your kids right there. You see your mom. You know,
everybody.
Because the more
you see the hood right there with you.
The better of a speech is going to be.
Of course.
Because think about what we never seen. A vulnerable Carmelo Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
He's the bully on the court. He mastered the jump shot with a nigga hand right here. It don't even matter. He only needs just a little wiggle. When he was younger, he blow right past you. He got older, them hips ain't work the same. He just need a little wiggle to get to that jumper. He get that joint off, you know you're done.
Yo, he needs a little bit of space, champ. A little bit of space. That's
Just
it.
a little bit.
Just a little bit. Shoulder bump. That's
all he
it.
need,
Shoulder
man.
bump.
But now I'm definitely, a tear coming down for sure.
That's
Yeah.
major.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Need
that's the moment. That's the moment.
The moment.
The moment.
Mm.
Fam, kids, people that you grew up with,
You gonna
that's
see all
still
that.
with you.
Let me
know what
ask
I
you a
mean?
question.
We're talking about 25 years later, almost.
How many people you got on that
35
list?
years, huh?
How many people you got on that list to thank? 200?
Nah, I mean, because you can't.
Yeah,
It's
all the
hard
time
to
in the
thank
world,
everybody. Yeah, like when
Yeah.
you working on a speech, it's hard to thank everybody that you. So you got to kind of put
gotta
that
cut
part
it
of
up.
one
it's
segment
not,
of
not
it.
one. It's not. You're gonna have all your people that you thank individually,
Yeah,
but when you think about it, you're gonna be like the ball boys at Denver, the Towel boys.
nah, I got something for all of that. I got some shit.
You
The
feel
whole
what I'm
staff, the front office,
No,
the back
no,
office.
no.
The speech is written.
Nah, see, he already got his shit.
It's over, cuz.
Yeah,
He
this-
cried
this-
writing it.
I did.
I know,
because
because it's emotional.
Yeah, but you really
Something special.
reflecting on you, not just the 20 years of NBA, 19 years. You reflecting on your whole high school, college,
Right.
USA basketball. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's more to just the 19 years. So you got to go back and look at and reflect on playing Little League.
Everything.
You know what I mean?
The
You
old
gotta
head Mike on the
reflect
corner
on.
used to be like, keep your ass in school, boy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but
Jazz.
at that point, they wasn't
I know your
old
mom.
heads. They was
Yeah,
niggas that was my age. They was a couple
like-
older than me.
Come on, man.
I had that.
That's
I
real.
had that.
That's real.
You know,
And they
if you-
play a part.
If you came from that, they played a major part. So they get, those guys get, they get thanked.
Congratulations, though.
They the ones that
Congratulations.
said don't go.
Right.
Yeah.
You
You
know,
understand? You like top 0.1% in the world, bro.
yeah.
And you
Put that in
can't
perspective.
never take that shit for granted. Don't ever feel like, bro, no for the rest of your life, man. No matter what up, downhill battles, you that nigga, man.
Man, I
For
appreciate
real,
that.
bro. You know what I mean?
That's real.
To come from out of the ghettos of Baltimore, them ghettos we come out of, brother, and to accomplish what you accomplished, man.
They different.
Just the ability to even stay focused enough to get to that point.
Yeah.
That shit right there alone is a fucking journey, bro.
That's a fact.
Because when you grow up in the ghetto every day, you see shit every day that could just pull you to the left. So to stay, just to have the focus.
Which
I just
goes
commend
that's
you on
underrated.
that, man.
You know what I mean? That's underrated.
That's
Yeah.
very
The
underrated,
amount of focus
man.
you have to have
You
going
know what I
through
mean?
those environments.
Very underrated,
That's real, though.
man.
I appreciate that.
And again, congratulations. Can't wait for the enshrinement. It's gonna be a legendary moment.
Legendary.
But Melo, we spoke about Gillie Wallo's first experience, with you as a ball player or as Lil Curly, but you was on $1 Million Worth of Game a number of years ago. $1 Million Worth of Game is a classic podcast, one of the most important cultural touch points we have. What was your experience like, being on that show, being on $1 Million Worth of Game and meeting these guys for the first time?
I mean, just being on that show, it allowed, because you got to think what I was on the show promoting and part of. Like, I had just wrote my book with Tomorrow's On Promise. So my mental space was in a whole different mental space. Like, it was really reflecting back on things that we were just talking about. You talking about growing up in the 80s and the 90s in two kind of completely different areas, Red Hook and Baltimore, right? So that's what the book was about. So to go on their show at that point in time was allowed me to speak about something that I know we can relate to.
Yes.
Like, I know we have a similar mindset when it comes to just certain things. I know me writing this book, this is perfect for them. This is perfect for me to go on there and speak about those nuances that I had to deal with from 1984 up until 2003 when I shook David Stern's hand, and everything in between that. So in order for me to get my message across to people, I had to go with people who understood my journey. which is why I was very strategic on who I spoke to during that point in time, because not everybody really understands those dynamics.
Yeah.
So for me to go in there, and they gave me the platform to speak about it. And from that standpoint, it allowed me to understand, okay, when I want to talk about these specific things and I really want to get through to certain people, to a demographic or a community, this is who I'm going to.
Yep.
Right. And at that point in time, it was perfect for me to go on there and when I was writing that book, because that book was just, it was a lot. You know what I mean? It's reflective. So to go on someone to show that the motherfuckers understand what's going on.
And that's why I think they're so important, man. Like I said this in the intro, but I felt like, you know, the way you broke in and the ears that you have as far as like inspiring people, your story, both of y'all stories, you know, especially in the climate that we have, podcasting and content, whatever you want to call it, getting in front of a camera and talking, like there's so much power that comes with that. And the fact that like people like Melo, people like the top athletes, rappers, you know what I mean? Everybody knows to come to you guys to speak to a specific demographic and to get a specific story out.
Yeah, but I don't want to cut you off. I'm sorry about this. Like it was way before that.
Right.
When they were setting the foundation of what they was doing.
Well, we all was watching. We was watching that as it was rising.
Right. So and we all, because we was a part of that community, is what I'm saying. So I'm talking about locker rooms and him coming in there as I'm an active player, dropping off the books. You know what I'm saying? Where we in practice, niggas is reading the books, niggas want to know what's going on. Like that lifestyle, that community, people gravitate towards that who never been to that community.
Right.
Right. So when you got people who's actually able to tell a story in the way that people could receive this and comprehend this, then that's when the power comes. Once you start comprehending something, the power is there. And that's what they was doing. They used to drop the books off in the locker room. Everybody had their book in the locker room. You know what I mean? So you saw the actual groundwork that they was putting on.
It felt like an overnight success to people, but people don't know stories like that of actually putting foot to the ground.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? Doing all that type of stuff.
I like to look at it with us as like really in this whole podcast space, like we got the toughest job.
Yeah.
For real when you look at it. Because we not messy.
Yeah.
You know, most people out here, they went off of being messy.
Yeah.
They went off of being controversial. They went off of talking down on people. You got to understand, our platform is called $1 Million Worth of Game. Game is guidance, attention, motivation, and education. So when we bring Carmelo on and we talk about his book and we talk a little bit of basketball, we really want Carmelo to tell his story of how he grew up and how he made it through. You feel what I'm saying?
And to make the human connection.
Because there's kids all over the world that's on that fence right now that they could make it through. And making it through don't necessarily mean making it to the NBA. They can make it to college where they get a different perspective. They could graduate college, get a degree. Now you done been around enough people now and you done seen enough of the world that you realize, damn, the world is way bigger than that 10-block radius I grew the fuck up in. Damn, I done developed relationships with real people of all different colors, ethnicities, racial backgrounds, whatever it is, religions, you feel what I'm saying? And then your mind start to develop. So that's what we about. We don't chase the messy shit. So imagine being one of the top platforms and we really on some positive shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I think
you know how hard that is when you think about it, knowing everybody out here, they just looking for some negative shit so they could be the first ones to get some clickbaits and some likes.
I mean, I have no problem admitting that, like, I think we take a lot of that same spirit into this show as well.
Right.
Like, Melo was adamant about that shit. It's like, yo, this is going to be a show where we give people flowers. This is going to be a show where it's not going to be, if you want, like, there's plenty of platforms for all that other stuff.
Right.
That's not going to be this.
The 9.5 out of 10 platforms that you go into, they're going to come in there, yeah, we happy to have you here. Get 2 questions off, then I'm going to drop the bomb on him. We not that platform.
Yeah,
So imagine when you got to go up against all messy chasers.
I mean, that's why we give out flowers.
There you go.
That's what it's about.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Like y'all, we feel like it's extended family to y'all in a sense, right? The way that we support y'all, we sure that I'm sure that y'all support us that same way.
Absolutely.
We all want to see everybody win, but to be able to do what y'all did, right? To be able to do, I'm gonna just give you the flowers before we go on to the next segment. To be able to do what y'all did and build it from the ground up, and you being a rapper and transitioning from a rapper to this space, and really, you know, it was a time where everybody had to figure it out. I'm sure you had to figure it out. Rap, what's next, family, so you had to figure it out. And for you was behind them bars. You get what I'm saying? So for you to come home, but also have the wherewithal to have a plan and execute that plan, like we don't see that really working a lot. We don't see people even going down that path. So for y'all to be able to stand on that, be in them communities, y'all like freaking frack in a sense, champ. Like y'all yin and the yang. You get what I'm saying? Like you said earlier.
If you say Beavis and Butthead, he's Butthead.
Nah,
you slide it down.
That's the part of the left. I want to go there. But I'm saying for
you was gonna call me Butthead too.
He's
cheeks. Want to go there? Damn. So I'm Butthead.
That's cheeks right there.
See that y'all part of the left on that, man. Nah, but honestly, like to see where y'all started at and to where y'all at right now, and to see the industry changing multiple times, to see you having to deal with the industry changing and you have to make a decision on what you want to do next. Right. This shit don't always work.
No, it don't.
You know what I mean? Family or not, like this shit don't always work. So for this shit to work, that means it's a real connection. It's family ties to it. It's real connection. And the way that y'all building this shit, I feel like y'all been in the game. And I want to take my hat up to y'all to say I appreciate y'all because it gave us entertainment. It gave us opportunity to learn about kind of what's going on and stay connected to what's going on in our community. So with that being said, I want to say I appreciate y'all and give y'all flowers. But speaking on those notes, like somebody else who deserve all the flowers, but also give a lot of flowers is Dion, right? Y'all spent a lot of time down there with Dion. Like, what was that like? Like knowing him, knowing his personality, knowing his leadership, knowing him as a man, how inspiring he is. What was that like? Going down there spending time with Dion, even from Jackson State. I mean, you got the T-shirt on under there.
I mean, absolutely, absolutely. That's crazy. I got the Jackson State T-shirt on, but. You know, when we met Prime, man, Prime just so genuine and just so honest.
This before the coaching.
Yeah, this before the coaching. And he told us he was going to Jackson State, you know what I mean? And we understood that it was a small black university and probably was going to get some light because Prime was going. But we also knew that with our platform, we could give it a lot more light. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So from day one, when Prime told us that he was going, we said, Prime, we coming.
We be down there.
We coming. We coming to give some hope to the kids, kick it with them kids. You know what I'm saying? Give them a platform. You know what I'm saying? Because you know everybody want to be on social media doing their thing. That's just a part of the culture.
Yeah.
So, you know, we just went down there and turned it up. You know,
but why was it that important? Because you said it's before the football. Like, why was it important to form that type of brotherhood?
Because he real. He real. He got a lot of wisdom and game of, you know, just this whole world they be trying to navigate. Sports entertainment. He was, you know, that's him.
Yeah.
He him. So, you know, just a regular conversation because, you know, it'd be something else. He'd see a video of me and Gil and Graham. He calling us, y'all niggas, y'all crazy. You know what I mean? We'd be, you know, laughing and joking. So when he called us, we was like, all right, cool. But, you know, I remember the first time we laughed about it. We go down there, right? We go to Jackson, Mississippi. You got to catch this. You got to catch a small plane to get down that joint. You know, the planes, and you got to, you know, it's always
international airport.
So we get down there.
You on a Delta Connect plane.
We get to the hotel. We going there. They like, where Prime at? Prime, he down there. He said, come on down. He down at the pool. We get down to the pool. Prime and them in there washing up in the pool. I'm like, Coach, what's going on? No, the water shut down. We just gonna wash up in the pool. I said, Prime, I'm looking at Prime like, you got this crib down. He said, no, they gotta wash up here, I gotta wash up here. And just seeing that. How he cared about, I seen a locker room from the beginning. Prime said, oh, no, I got to call some friends. We got to get this. How he put his own, took money out of his pocket. You know, you can't pay. How you going to pay Prime?
Yeah.
Brung that uniform, he's calling. Sitting there at the table calling people, come on, we got to get this. And he built it up. And to see that, and to see it and Gil, you know, we got to be there.
For us, it was more of...
We got to be there. We got to blow this up.
It was more of showing a brother that we rocking with you no matter what.
No matter.
Win, lose, or draw, it don't even matter. We don't know if you're going to win. We don't know if you're going to lose. But the one thing we do know is it don't matter.
And this we talking about before this even started jumping, before Jackson jumping, when everybody was thinking he wasn't going to be as great. They ain't think
that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all was down there with
That was our people.
Right.
That's our people.
Because if we rock with you, we rock with you.
Come on, man.
We rock with you through the ups, downs. You know how it is. So we going to put our brand on the front line with you. You lose, we going to lose with you. We ain't tripping. But we believe in you. We believe in you as a person. We believe in you as what you bring to the table, and we believe in your knowledge.
One thing about us, though,
that's a fact.
We some people that come from that struggle. We ride with you to the death. Think about how many people down the way ride with they homie been rapping for 10 years. They know they homie trash. They said, man, you hot, man. You the hottest in the city. You know, we crazy. Our folks is crazy. So we gonna rock no matter what. We just want something to rock with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That wasn't the case for us.
That wasn't
nigga.
the case for us. I'm just saying, though.
But
you know
I make
how
a lot of
people in
fucking
general.
money. You act like I'm just trying to rock with niggas out here. I want to be down.
Like, you understand
I want to be down, bro.
You understand? He was like a F League rapper, an athlete. I was rocking with him, man. I remember when we go to the college, right? He was going to neighborhood college, right? Not even a community, you know, a neighborhood joint. So he like, cuz, I'm like, listen, I'm thinking, listen. So listen, on anything I love, I'm like, cause you know he played for Benjamin Franklin. He won the championship. So when he tell me, yeah, come on, cuz, I'm gonna take you up to my college. I'm like, bet, cuz he older than me. I'm thinking it's like gonna be like the movies. You know how you see the college movie joint with his wild parties. I'm like, yeah, come on, we staying up there all week. Come on. We go to the college. I'm talking about, listen, we drive a hard 5 minutes out of Philly, right? I'm thinking it's gonna be a long ride. I'm talking about this a hard 5. We get to the joint, right? So I'm like, bet. I'm thinking like, I'm gonna stay here for the weekend. I'm gonna stay in the dorm. It's gonna be girls everywhere. It's gonna be partying. I get in this joint. This joint was 2 hallways long, the whole fucking university. I'm like, Cabrini, I'm like on some real stuff. I'm like, hold up, bro. I'm thinking we're going to like Penn State or somewhere. I don't know nothing about colleges. I'm just thinking like, it's going to be a real experience. I'm like, what? Like this joint was like not even a whole ghetto. It wasn't even a Baltimore street long.
Man, this
like,
nigga lying, man.
You gonna say that? Y'all had like 13 people going to the school, man.
What school was it though?
Cabrini, man. I go up there, I'm pissed off. Cause now I'm like this dude. So now, listen, I didn't have too much logic, but I had one logic.
Cabrini neighborhood school?
No, it was sort of like that. And listen, this came in my mind. And he used to be like, this one of my hating start. He said I was hating. This came in my mind. I said, cuz, man, you ain't that good ball player, right? Because I'm like, where the letters at? Like, how the fuck you going to this college and you just won the championship in Philadelphia? Because I'm like, you wasn't playing against no duds. No, he wasn't playing against no duds. But I'm like, hold up.
First of all,
something ain't right. No, cuz, hold up. How you ain't had no letters? You ain't had no letters from Ohio State, Seton Hall. You ain't Temple.
You're going to say
no
a lie now. Now I got to interview.
Well, why would you go there then? Why would you go to Cabrini? You done had Notre Dame. You ain't had Indiana.
Because I didn't get 700 on the SAT.
No, you ain't.
Still send you a letter though.
No, they didn't send you no letters.
I had letters from everywhere, bro. If you Google the top guards in my city, it was Ferrard that said Rashid Bey.
Only thing he told me, listen. Only thing he told me,
Smith played with Rashid Wallace.
I don't care what they did.
If we call Rashid Wallace right now,
ain't got nothing to do with you. And then he gonna tell me,
still one of the top guards in the city. What the?
He got me hyped one time. He got me hyped. He got me hyped, right?
Talking about?
He got me hyped, right? This is where he got me hyped. He said, yeah, man, I'm gonna transfer out. I'm going to Miami. I said, listen, on anything I love. I said, Miami. Like, you know, we wasn't thinking about going a mile outside of Philly. So I'm like, Miami. Oh man, it's beautiful. I'm thinking about Miami Vice now. I'm like, cause you understand, we young. I'm thinking like, oh shit, we gonna see Crockett.
All these options came to me.
Listen, hold up, fuck that. And then he gonna say, now I'm not thinking like that, but then he gonna say, and I'm telling my man, I'm like, yeah, man, Gilray go to Miami. But I said, Yeah, the joint in Miami, Ohio. I'm so young and in the streets, I ain't even know that Miami, Florida and Miami, Ohio was different.
Very different.
So I'm like, hold up. I said, hold up. And my man was like, that ain't the real Miami. I said, he going to Miami. There's only one Miami. He said, bro, that's right next to us in Pennsylvania. I said, what you mean? That's near Cleveland somewhere, man. That ain't Cleveland. You talking about the Cleveland? I said, what? I said, oh, he really trash. I said, this motherfucker gotta be trash.
You know, back in our times, we ain't had no Google and stuff.
We ain't had none of that shit.
So,
It's before Ben,
when you like,
Big Ben
okay,
was there, right?
you ain't get a 700, you go to college, you ain't gonna be able to play. All right, X, Y, and Z. Okay,
Game
cool.
wasn't that.
Right, listen. Now, you got options. You can go to junior colleges.
Yeah.
Back in the day, we can't Google nothing. I'm like, what the fuck is a junior college? No, it's one of the best junior colleges in the country. If I ain't going to no fucking junior college.
You went to a baby college.
I'm staying
you ain't going to no junior college.
right here.
Okay.
Let's go. Come on, man.
So
right
you went to the neighborhood college.
Let me just ask you this though. Let me ask you this though.
Oh, they got highlights.
Oh, bang, there we go.
Oh, this bullshit
Fuck
highlights.
you talking about?
Come on, let's see.
Fuck you talking about? Hold on.
That don't count.
Fuck you see
tape
number 10.
don't lie.
Nobody's in there. Nobody's watching the game.
Bro,
Okay, I see that side.
The stands is on this side. You just seen the people.
It was like 10 people in there.
The fuck out of here. It's
You did all that shit in the joint.
It's never 10 people.
You did all that shit in the joint. Nobody was there. Listen, I'm just saying this.
Fuck you talking about?
Can I say this?
Fuck is he talking about?
Can I say this?
Can I say this? Talking about?
Can I say this though?
I mean, threes back then. You see that shit? Give me that. Give me that. Hold on. Give me that. What you? Come on, man. Stop playing, man.
Can I say this though?
Hold on. Sit back and watch this.
No.
Sit back and watch this.
What's this, 94?
Yeah.
That's a terrible entry pass.
No, it's not. That was beautiful. That went right to it. That went right to it. Bro. What you talking about? What you talking about? A scorer. A natural scorer and a down.
This can't be one game.
Hold on. Watch this. Hold on.
He was gunning.
Hey.
Good pass.
Oh, all right,
Come on, bro. That's what I do.
Solid pass.
That's what I do.
I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna
Hold
say
on, another
something.
three. Look, from Steph Curry range.
Oh.
That wasn't from no Steph Curry range. How
Nigga
is
was a lifeguard in the prison shower.
listen.
No way it is.
I don't care about none of that shit. How is your school? Think about this. How is your school that you playing ball for if you really that guy right across the street from John Thompson and Temple University, and you live 2 minutes from Temple University, and nobody but they didn't call you. They didn't want you.
I could not get a.
They didn't want you. You was
Let me just tell you something, right? Let me just tell you something, right?
It don't make no sense.
He got a GED in prison.
Same thing. GED on the street.
Any nigga know that shit don't count.
Same thing.
That shit don't count. Like he was
You
a chef.
wasn't good enough.
Okay,
when you good enough, they do your shit for you.
This question.
They take the test for
Let me
you.
ask you this question. If you was a chef in prison, right?
You a chef on the street.
Dude, and you got a culinary or whatever degree. Do that shit mean something on the streets?
Carmelo.
Do it mean something on the street?
Think about this shit right here.
No,
you gotta
answer the question.
Fuck what you talking
that
about.
mean something on the street?
Fuck what you talking about. You gotta be a good enough chef. If I'm sitting there cooking for motherfuckers, and if this food don't come right, I might get stabbed and my ass might go to line. I gotta be a hell of a motherfucking chef. And I made it out of this joint. And I made it out of that motherfucker. I gotta be good.
You got limited resources in there too.
I gotta be good. I gotta be good.
Stop lying to Melo.
Gotta be
That's Melo, man.
I can cook in any restaurant in New York.
That's Melo, bro. I'm not gonna let you lie to Melo.
Under the circumstances,
Tell him the truth.
I'd have been dead.
Tell him the truth.
Tell him the truth. You went to neighborhood college and you ain't make it to the
And
league.
you gave him a little ass in there
Get the
twice.
fuck out of here.
You gave him a
Fuck
little
out of
ass.
He's lying. You would have been on the menu in there.
Just twice.
Fuck out of here.
Shit, I'd have stabbed a
You
nigga to
wouldn't
my
have did
arm and
nothing.
popped out a socket.
You would have did enough. You'd have been playing basketball.
So you was in there scared, nigga.
I was.
Scared as nigga in prison.
I was actually scared to death. See, that's the part. You know what? I always find it entertaining because I used to always look at dudes like, damn, man, he's a real tough guy, man. He wasn't scared in jail. I got in there, I said, man, he must really been a bad motherfucker because I was scared every single motherfucking day in there because I didn't know what was going to happen. And I think that's the wrong message to get to these kids. You got these dudes coming home. Yo, you know the funniest thing?
What?
When I see certain dudes come home from jail that I knew that was in jail, that was in PC or something, and they come home, yeah, man, you know how a dude come home from jail, man, I don't fuck with nobody, man. You know, motherfuckers, he left me hanging, man. This, that, third year, I'm realer than everybody that didn't go to jail. No, you're dumber. You're actually dumb. because you got caught and you went to jail. Like, they lived their regular life. So who told you that you was real? And then everybody that did. Like, I think that's the weirdest shit. I'd be like, hold up. He's flexing because he went to jail? That's a bad. I didn't understand it. Like, somebody was laying pipe to your baby mom. Somebody was grabbing your little son and, come on, man. Get your ass in it. Because listen, you know what's crazy? This was crazy about it too. I know my man was mad at me in jail.
Real shit,
my man was mad at me in jail, right?
Because
I was one of them hater bulls. When a dude girl come up, she'll stop coming up for a while. Like, come on, man, chill, man. She got it. Boy got it, man. This and that third baby leg got it. It's cool. Come on, man. You want some nut shit? Because I'm hating because I ain't got, baby leg always got my chick, so he got yours too. So I told him some of the realest shit. I said, damn, man. Man, your son gonna be calling him dad, man. That's gonna be, what you mean? I said, cuz, you already know in the hood. We all know this in the hood. Soon as the step pop come into play, start smashing your mom down, she hollering and screaming in that room. Next thing you know, he do whatever he want in the house. Soon as you see the do-rag on the shower, when the do-rag drying, you done. You can't go against step pop. So I'm like, man, go home, man. You dropping your son off to school. What? So you're happy to be in jail, coming home bragging about being in jail and how you was tough in jail to some other tough motherfuckers. I thought that was crazy. Whole time I'm in there scared to death, like, oh, I gotta get the fuck away from these niggas. Think about that.
No, that's a fact. That's
it's wild, man.
He was in there bitching, man. Thank God I was his big cousin, man.
No, that's straight up. Like, you gotta think about it.
That's a mindset.
I was in there every day like, yo, somebody could really kill me in this joint.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I gotta get home. I call this nigga on the phone. Hey, what's going on in there? I throw my phone, man, I'm holding this shit down. This shit ain't about nothing. What's going on out there, man?
No, you ain't tell you that the first time you call home and the old head wanted some ass, though.
Oh, no, I had to break that down.
I had nigga on the phone talking to you. Gotta understand, listen.
No, he did. He wanted something. I want to give it to him.
Yeah.
The nigga call home. I never been to jail at this time. This nigga call home talking in codes.
Pig Latin, basically.
Pig Latin. Man.
You know, it was deep.
What's up, cuz? You good up there? No, I'm saying Izzo is on from Frizzy shit on some his ass. I'm like, what? No, Izzo head up here trying to get some his ass from
wild.
me. What? That nigga said, old head up here trying to get some his ass. I said, what? That nigga told the story, man. I said, man, that's some wild shit, man.
Yeah, that'll keep a lot of people out of jail. Hearing that story.
Kids.
No, he just gave him something.
Don't go to jail.
Oh, it was cool.
Whatever you do, don't go to jail. He's lying. I didn't give up nothing.
Come on, man.
Eventually, old head got what he want. You know that old head that be out here, I like booty.
These dead commercials.
He lied.
You know old head that be like, I like booty. Booty is more important than drinking water. That was his silly.
This boy crazy, man. He lying on you. Kids, don't go to jail. Whatever you do.
Man,
jail is not cool.
It's not.
Oh,
man.
There's no smooth segue out of this, so I'm just going to try my best. Let's talk some football, man. Shador Sanders.
Let's talk some football, man.
One thing about Shador, I'm going to say this, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this about Shador. One thing I'm going to say this about this is, there been a lot of times when he was on the field.
Yeah.
Prime will tell y'all this. And it was a couple moves that I showed him during practice that changed his whole game.
Here we go.
Dramatically.
This nigga's crazy, man.
It was just like, man, I'm proud of him, man. I was coaching him for a little while. And it was just.
Which move was it specifically? Do you know?
It's always like, my whole thing is like, you know how Dak do his joint? My joint a little different.
Oh, the little.
My joint is. You see what I'm saying? I taught him that, and that helped his game. It changed it dramatically. So I'm proud of him. He doing what he need to do.
On Tuesday, August 26th, it's FanDuel Futures Day, a new holiday for football fans.
24 hours of deals on all your football season predictions. So take a flyer on the MVP race. Melo, who's your pick for MVP this season?
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, I feel like I don't even know why I asked. I knew he was gonna pick Lamar Jackson. But in any case, crowning a champion in August, who's your Super Bowl pick?
The Baltimore
Ravens.
So you can also parlay your division winner dark horses. So mark your calendars. This is your day for your hunches, for your hot takes, your calls, and your odds.
Visit the FanDuel app today and start planning your futures bets now. Because Futures Days is one day and one day only.
FanDuel, play your game. Disclaimer. Must be 21 plus and present in select states for Kansas in affiliation with Kansas Star Casino, or 18 plus and present in D.C., Kentucky, or Wyoming. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit FanDuel.com/RG. Call 1-888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org/chat in Connecticut or visit mdgamblinghelp.org in Maryland. Hope is here. Visit gamblinghelplinema.org or call 800-327-5050 for 24/7 support in Massachusetts or call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY in New York.
We still talking football?
If we still talking.
Let me get Cam his flowers, man. Take time to get Cam Newton his flowers.
All of this energy, right? You, Cam, about what?
This is competitive energy.
Nah.
About football.
Nah.
I'm speaking football. I'm not speaking, he speak personal stuff. I'm speaking football.
Point. This is
Football's
my point.
personal to him. You could argue.
Right.
Well, you can't be in this space then. You shouldn't be in this space. We in the media space. This how it initially started. He said Jalen Hurts wasn't a top 10 quarterback. All I said was he accomplished something that you couldn't accomplish.
As
he
a
won
fan.
a Super Bowl.
As a fan.
That's it. He went into all a bunch of personal shit. So what I'm supposed to be, the bigger man? Fuck no, I'm Petty Murphy, man. Eddie Murphy nephew, man. Fuck is we talking about, man?
Yo, before you went on that tangent just now.
It wasn't a tangent. It was just me speaking some facts.
Okay, say that. But
That's
before
all
you
it
went on
was.
your fact speaking,
Yes.
my question to you was,
Football.
no, that was his question.
Oh,
Like, y'all not past it yet, but obviously.
No, I'm past that. I ain't got nothing against Cam. I'm just speaking facts, and as long as you shoot at me, I can shoot back.
I'm giving you context of why I'm asking that.
Mhm.
Because we like to settle shit differences on this brown couch. You understand? If me consider the peace guard over here
Yes.
can help facilitate shit, then that's what I'm here to do. So if you telling me that it's just all football,
Bro, I
but
ain't got-
he's shooting
bro.
darts.
I ain't got nothing against Cam. Cam putting up fake videos, talk about this me dancing in a Ludacris video. Cam, you know I was doing in 1999, man?
Hold on.
Wasn't no fucking twerking,
Hold
man.
on.
You better ask about me,
Yeah,
nigga.
that joint went viral. I knew that wasn't
What?
you.
Something else
See,
was
I'm not
something
abreast
else
of what's
was
going
twerking
on.
back then.
I'm
It
coming
wasn't
from
me,
another
nigga.
situation.
Fuck wrong with you?
I originally put that video up too.
He the original person that put the video up.
I don't.
You feel what I'm saying?
I'm about to say it's
Play it.
kind of your fault.
That was you
So
twerking.
for you to try to take your platform and put this up like this,
That
me,
was you
come on,
twerking.
bro.
That was you twerking, man.
That's when you know you
I was in jail, but
life is
somebody
going a
said
little
the gate
fucked
to
up
me.
for you, man.
That was Gil getting crazy.
You know what I mean? It was him that initially put the video up. You feel
Sierra,
what I'm
but
saying?
Sierra said something to you about it too, though.
Look,
There you go.
That was Gil. That was Sierra said that.
Come
She
on,
saw it
Gil.
too. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
but you fuck your
man.
credibility up. When you post that up and you know that's not me.
You got everybody's phone number. You reached out to Cam?
Nah.
He reached out to you?
Nah. Because I
If he
understood.
reach out,
Listen, I understood.
would you receive? How would you receive the phone
I
call?
understood what it all was.
Mm.
You was just trying to get some clicks and some likes. I understand what it is. You try and build your platform up so you
Yeah.
can try to get some real money on your platform. You think you the new Shannon Sharp. I understand what it is.
Okay, so it's
And I'm
deeper
cool
than
with
rap.
that. But you ain't gonna get no clicks and likes over here, nigga. You can't. You got a jersey on with a bow tie, bro. I don't know if you're going to a game or you're going to the masjid.
Jalen Hurts and Cam Newton, on a football sense, you're talking about a guy in Cam who's #1 overall pick,
Yes.
took Auburn to the Natty,
Yes.
Heisman Trophy winner.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like probably one of the most physically imposing
Yes.
quarterbacks, like off the eye test. And quarterback is a position where a lot of times wins and losses, you could argue, isn't necessarily on you because you got you don't play defense. There's a
And
whole,
have the right to speak football,
but you could see
to talk football.
as a guy as accomplished as Cam could look at you and be like, yo, how can he tell me about football given everything that I've accomplished?
Okay, so you can look at me in this space and say, how could Cam come at me in this space when he a low ass boy compared to me in this space?
Touche.
Touche. I mean, in the content
In this space, he can't fuck with me.
Okay.
He don't make the money I make in this space. I ain't little boy in him. That's like he don't tell Stephen A. Smith, you can't talk about football. No, he go in there and kiss some ass, man, and be on ESPN, man. So don't tell me what the fuck I can't talk about. Just because you played in the NFL, you wasn't better than Jalen Hurts. I don't give a fuck where you played at. The stats show that. The winning percentage show that. The passing percentage show that 67, 66, 65, 66. What are you talking about? Your shit say 50, 52, 54, 53, 56.
Devil's advocate.
59. That's not a good fucking quarterback.
Devil's advocate. The guys that Jalen Hurts throws the ball to and the guys
Totally
Cam
different.
Newton throw the ball to, different class of wide receiver.
Let me just say this, right?
And that's respect to the Eagles organization.
I love
They've
when I
done
got
great.
good brothers like this. Let me say something. You gonna say something that makes some motherfucking sense. Bro, don't use that analogy with Jalen Hurts if you not going to use that analogy with Joe Montana, who was throwing the ball to Jerry Rice, John Taylor, Dwight Clark. Nigga had Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, Ronnie Lott. Don't say that if you're not going to use that against Troy Aikman, who had Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, Jay Hovacek, the best offensive line in the game, Leon Lett. You want me to continue? Every good team got good players. Tell me one fucking team that won their offense was 30th and their defense was 27. They don't fucking win.
That's any sport.
So when you say he was throwing that this person, he was throwing that person.
There,
tell me.
Man, you fucking up the labels and all that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now you go, bro.
Tell me. It's Melo, so I gotta let him get it off. Yeah. It's the only young boy I let check every time. He fucking the cables up, nigga. Damn, I'm passionate about this shit. So, who Cam, when he went to the Super Bowl, top defense in the league. He had Greg Olsen.
They was nice that year.
But what the fuck are we talking about? A nigga won a Super Bowl with good players. Who the fuck wins the Super Bowl with bad players? I'm confused. That's like the dumbest shit. Like, that's the crazy argument. What we talking about? You gotta have good players on your fucking team to win. You want to try some other shit?
I mean,
my man.
I'm
so what is his point?
In the sense of, if I'm starting a team, right, the quarterback position seems like certain type of boxes you got to check off to be considered an elite quarterback, right? Okay. A lot of them is probably measurables. Cam Newton, probably a top 1% just as far as measurables. Like, if I'm picking a team,
I agree.
I'm like, yo, Cam is probably there. He's got every physical gift you can ask for.
So did Ryan Leaf. He was 6'6", rocket.
Ryan Leaf ain't no Cam Newton.
Yeah,
come on. Like, Ryan Leaf ain't no Cam Newton. And Ryan Leaf's my guy.
Petty nigga, come on, son. You're a petty nigga.
What are we doing? You're a petty nigga.
All right, I'm a petty nigga. I'm sorry. I'm getting too petty.
I'm trying to be an extension of the B-Scar right now, man. Like, I'm trying to extend that.
Listen, me and Cam is two grown-ass men. I don't got no issues with Cam.
And at the end of the day,
Cam won on his podcast. Yeah. I can't beat him at nothing. And, bro, I ain't even taking no personal shots at him. I just said he dressed corny. He wear a bow tie and a motherfucking jersey. We can all agree that's some corny shit. You got a jersey on right now. You put a bow tie on over top of that motherfucking gold chain. You don't think that's corny as shit? I'm just saying. All right. So we can all agree on that. Corny shit is corny shit. All right? But other than that, I speak football, bro. You mad at me because I'm speaking football? You spoke football. You call me the mascot.
That is a big ass hat, though.
It is a massive hat, bro.
But when you think about it, right? Let me ask you a question. You think I'm 49 running around with this hat on for no reason? Or you think I own this fucking company?
Of course.
Nah, we know
do you think this is one of the fastest growing businesses right now in the motherfucking world?
Dog, anytime I see a player wearing them in a press conference or something like that,
let me just ask you a question.
Yeah.
If I said, wear this hat for the next 4 years and you might make $400 million, would you do it? You would sleep in that motherfucker, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? All uncomfortable and everything, being in the bed with you this. Take the fucking hat off my head. Gillie said I can't. So, what we talking about? I'm a businessman first.
Yes, sir.
He can think whatever the fuck he wanna think. He wish he owned this motherfucking company. You see all the colleges wearing this shit. See all the motherfucking universities. You see UPS order them 1,000 of them. Cause see, this just ain't just, this is a marketing tool as well.
Yeah.
So if you got an event, guess what? Carmelo's throwing his Hall of Fame party. Guess what you need to have there?
A big ass hat.
Carmelo Anthony hats. Because guess who all going to want to take a picture with the big Carmelo Anthony hat on in front of the Carmelo Anthony backdrop? Everybody. And guess who's going to be all over social media?
Everybody. There you go.
My big fucking hat. So whether y'all like it or not, make sure you get you one noggin ball, you hear me?
Come on,
for
man.
the real fan.
Come on, man. let me follow up on that a little bit. In that same realm of conversation, Johnny Manziel found himself in the middle of the convo. Johnny Football, has something to say.
I fuck with Johnny, man.
Drake's obviously been a supporter of y'all for a number of years as well. Do you have any thoughts
Drake
on
our guy,
that,
so
man?
we don't, Man, let me just tell you something. I don't care if what Drake wear. My son passed away, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't have no relationship with Drake like that other than DMs, you know what I mean? And he had a concert in Philadelphia. And he said, rest in peace to Cheese. So it wouldn't even matter what Drake did from here on out. That's always going to resonate with me more than anything. So when you show me that you fuck with me, it don't matter that you pull Johnny Manziel, because that's your man too. And I ain't got no problem with that.
And that wasn't like that. Mm-hmm. That whole thing didn't even had to coincide. That was already part of the wardrobe. Me and Chubbs talk. You know what I mean? It wasn't even like that.
See, I don't even. I just know.
Yeah.
I just know. He showed my son.
Nobody be knowing.
Yeah, a lot of times people don't be knowing. Like he don't know. Like, believe it or not, Gil won't know a lot of stuff because I'm more the dude that be doing research and stuff. Gil be on the tip like, damn, that happened. I'd be like, cuz, what's the name? Was like they playing basketball today down in the. I call him and be like, yo, come on, we gotta go to Chris Brown.
Like on some real shit.
I ain't even know. He don't.
God be my witness. I never even seen none of Cam responses.
Are we back on Cam?
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm not. I'm just saying. That's how much I don't be knowing what's going on. I never even not one time seen any of his responses. All the information I get come from somebody telling me, no, he had said this.
People be telling Gil stuff like,
bro, I live in my own world,
he'll call me and be like, yo, man, you ain't tell. Because a lot of shit I won't even tell him about. He be like, yo, why you ain't tell me? I be like,
fucking 6 months later. And I'm like, yo, cuz, you know this shit happened? Yeah, I knew, man. I ain't even. The fuck you ain't tell me, man?
I ain't want to tell him.
Scary ass nigga, man.
Nah, it ain't that. I don't want to. Certain shit
we
don't
can't go back to prison, cuz. No, you ain't going. You going back to prison.
Certain shit don't matter.
So, fucking guy. Fucking, this nigga is crazy, bro. So hold on. Let's get back on track for a second. Like we usually have a segment on the show called the 7 p.m. moment.
Yeah.
Where it comes a point in time in your life where you got to make a decision. Either I'm gonna go left or I'm gonna go right. I'm gonna start with Wallo. What was your 7 p.m. moment?
My 7 p.m. moment when I was in prison, I realized this shit ain't gonna work. This ain't life. I'm seeing dudes, die of all type of illnesses. Family members on the outside dying. It's just like, yo, this shit ain't what is it. This ain't where it's at. When I get out, I got to do something better with my life. I know, I know a little more now from being in jail, studying and opening up my mind more, because your mind, it expands with the information you put in. So you got to be real careful what you put in your mind. So I'm looking at things differently now. I'm watching Anthony Bourdain all the time. That was one of my greatest dudes. Seeing him travel the world and all these different shows, I'm like, hold up, the world is waiting for all of us. Mm-hmm. I'm like, man, I got to get out there and live. So that was really my moment, being in that cell. Like, yo, man, this shit is corny. There's a lot to live for. You know what I mean? And I want to be free. I want to travel the world and see things.
Respect.
My 7 p.m. moment probably was, I was at the crib one day, and I was sitting on the couch, and I had 4 of my 5 kids at the crib. And my oldest daughter just ran past me, and they playing. And my alarm clock just came on right there. I was like, what the fuck is you doing out here?
Yeah.
I was like, you got real live kids out this motherfucker. And you out here throwing rocks at the fucking penitentiary, man. And I just remember that day, I was like, you gotta tighten up, man. I would just remember watching them play, and I just remember saying, oh, you gotta tighten the fuck up, man. You got real responsibilities out here. And I was still like on some kid shit, like risking my life. You know what I mean? Like on some kid shit. And that was the day that I didn't get it all together that day. But about 60% of me turned the leaf on that day. You know what I mean? And it's been pretty good since then.
Wallo, before we get the fuck away the fuck out of here, NBA training camp is about probably a month and a half away, probably a month away. It's almost that time of the year. Like, which team you going for, man?
I only can let you know that, like the Eastern Conference Finals and the Western Conference Finals. I really don't focus. I don't watch sports like that until the playoffs, like all that type of shit. All that. I don't like on some real shit. I really don't understand fans a lot of time. I think that's one of the losing in sports ever. This team that let you down 15 years and you still got hope, you stay right there because
that's a fan.
Yeah, I'm not one of them.
You live or die.
I'm not one of them losers.
You ride or die.
I'm worried about the chip. I focus on chips. See, all this stuff about sports and all that, I know one thing, only thing that matters is chips. So Super Bowls, or final shit, like so. I'm a scope. I'm a scan here and there. Like, hey, 2-3 months, I might pop in, check out some stats, see who records, and then in the middle of the season, the people at the top with the good records.
How it works.
Yeah, that's how it works. Shit, this life about winners. I start focusing on them teams. They be like, okay, you got a shot. Like I told what's the name? I sat there and told him. I said, listen. I said, now, my nephew.
Tay.
I said, listen, Tay.
Jason Tatum.
So, get that shit right. Y'all better get it right. Y'all got a chance. And what happened? They won. I told him, listen,
well, if you're there at the end already.
No.
Yeah.
This was before that. I said, listen.
2 games left.
No. It wasn't that time. But I told him that before. I think it was somewhere before the season. I said, listen.
The year they won, he told me, listen, Tay.
Tay is crazy.
Y'all, listen, now y'all earn my motherfucking loyalty. We don't fuck that up.
Yeah, you fucked it up.
Yeah, I mean, they won too.
So my whole thing is like, my teams always win.
Who you going with, though?
I'll let you know when the clock stopped in the finals. I don't I have my shit on. Like, y'all seen me with the Shea jersey on. I had your jersey on too.
Right.
If y'all would have made it out of, y'all didn't make it out of New York City.
That's
y'all would have made it, because I was like, get down the road, I get this off. This cool. Camden right here, Brunson, that's Pop, that's my man. Worldwide West, that's my family, that's on. Bet, this is a great story at the end. I can go there, cry, go to the, I was getting a ticket. I don't care about the ticket price. I was going to go get a ticket, sit there, you know what I mean, snap, scream, the confetti would have hit. I'd have been crying and all that, but they all fucked that up. So, my man Shay, he came through. Nephew came through, man. I was crying when that shit happened.
Fucking Tay and Shay. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah. They went crazy when they seen me with your jersey on, man. They went crazy. It was like, damn, man. You know the history. See, I get history jerseys. So you can't say I just game around. Fuck that.
You like the human victory cigar, man.
No, man, listen, I'm not doing that. I'm going to sell it. Like, you know how boring that is? To be told, next year we going to do it. He just grind.
You build community.
He just roasts Spike up about that.
Yeah.
It's about the Knicks, man. Just disappointment, man.
Because Spike been wearing motherfucker. Spike done spent $10 million on Fitz, man. Them niggas still ain't gave him no chip, man.
Nope.
All right.
The Sixers haven't either, though.
83, though.
You keep talking about 83,
I'm
man.
just saying, they like 69.
Half of the world
King was still living when them niggas won, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Martin Luther King would still get.
Yeah.
I had a dream the Knicks would get one.
They're the same
Martin
boat.
Luther King
They
was
might
still
get one
living.
this year. In the same boat.
They might get one this
Yeah,
year.
but we might get one this year. You're right. We
The
might
Knicks
get
might
one.
get one this year.
No,
If
Joel
Philly-
healthy. Y'all know y'all ain't getting nothing.
I don't think so.
I will say this.
I
will
will
say
say
this.
Come
might
on,
need
bro.
you to
Y'all
take
got to
the
say
lead.
y'all
Might
look
need
like
you to
y'all
take the
from.
big
Where you
hat.
from?
I'm not Jerry. He Cameroonian.
That's what I'm saying. But y'all both from
We
the
kinda,
motherland. Don't
you
do
know.
that. Don't do that.
I want him to be healthy. I wish I heard some
need
good
these
news about it.
Sixers get one is up.
You know.
My
I like
team.
the young boys though. I like BJ. I like BJ.
I'm a snap in the city. See, that's the only thing about Philly. They be mad at me when I come home.
Nigga, you ain't
Okay,
no real fan.
man,
nigga.
I'm home. Eagles my team.
He
Don't do that.
gonna tell me, cuz this year I'm rooting for the Eagles. I said, no, the fuck you not.
That was my team. We was at the
Don't
chip.
fuck
cuz.
us over. You ain't root for us all
Super Bowl.
last year till we got to the playoffs, nigga. Don't start that shit this year. And don't
I
even
don't
start
fuck with that.
Come on, man. You can't mess with the front runners. Yo, you know what time it is? Let's tee up America's #1 segment. It's called Fuck With It or Fuck Outta Here. It's
Yeah.
obviously when we go through some of the funniest, most memorable moments throughout the internet, and our
Yeah.
guest, Gillie Wallo, tell us if they're fucking with it or we getting it the
shit.
fuck out of here.
Yeah.
First off,
What we got?
former NBA player and current coach Dahntay Jones was caught on camera giving us what is probably one of
Who the
the
fuck is Dahntay
nastiest
Jones?
videos
I know
we've ever
Dahntay.
seen. I saw this
Who
clip.
is this dude?
Watch this. Dahntay Jones, Duke. Used to play at Duke, played a lot of Look at this. Look at this.
Dahntay play with me in Denver.
Oh yeah, he was in his. No, I don't fuck with
Get
him.
See?
the fuck
Come
out
on,
of here.
son.
Tay, come on with this shit, Tay.
Yo, he nasty. Then he gonna tell wipe the wall. You nasty
Come on,
motherfucker.
you're nasty.
It doesn't look like
nigga.
a
You
high-end
scratch it.
hotel.
Oh, man.
That's like the Four Seasons too, man. Damn.
Tay, this nut ass
Hold
shit,
on,
Tay.
hold on.
Vegas, too.
wait,
You know
wait,
that was
bro.
a nice spot. I was
Bro,
up at the
nasty
NBA hotel.
nigga,
He
man.
threw his fingers in his cakes, though. and then rubbed the icing on the wall.
But hold up. That's a lawsuit. Who forgot the fuck game?
I don't know how
he
that footage
smelled
came
that
out.
joint,
That's a
too.
lawsuit.
That is a lawsuit, man.
That's
Who
a
got the
crazy
footage?
lawsuit.
That's a shitty ass lawsuit.
In more ways than one. Goddamn.
That was wild.
No, what's
Nah,
the
that's
no
wild.
joint? Fuck out of here.
Yeah, we doing fuck.
Yeah,
All right, so
no.
Gillie Wallo, fuck with it or fuck out of here. Dahntay Jones hitting the scratch and sniff.
No, fuck out of here, man.
That's crazy.
Damn, bro.
That's wild.
Oh, I said
That was crazy,
Dahntay.
man.
Come on, Jay.
God,
Did y'all play together? Y'all was on the same team at one time?
Yeah, man.
He shook that nigga hand, too,
Y'all niggas
man.
stayed in his butt.
Damn, Tay.
Dahntay, you bugging.
How many
You
times
are
you shook
bugging.
his hand? 1,000 times, right? No, nigga.
Hey, Jay. Hey,
That's
Jay.
my man,
You know
too.
what I mean?
How many
Man, I
times
ain't even
on the
know they
way
called
up
my
line
man out there like that, man.
Slap.
All right,
You
yo.
got slap on the back of the head. Come on, man. Good job, boy.
It's all fist bumps from you from now on. Wallo, this next one is specifically for you and Gillie.
Yeah.
They're showing you making a baked beans hot dog, looking like a real glizzy gladiator, as Gillie would call you.
Yeah.
A baked beans glizzy. I've never seen this. Let's check this out.
Oh man, that's one of my favorite meals. And that's a vegan joint too, so that don't count as like a.
Look at them joints. Look how he putting
So
the
it's
beans
just
on the
beans
hot
in the
dogs.
bun?
Look at that. That's
There's something about that,
nasty.
man.
You gotta decorate in the glizzy. It's
yeah,
crazy.
for sure. That was a go-to growing up.
See, that's what I'm saying. Why everybody be doing this, but everybody be at the cookouts.
See,
Everybody be at the
Look at him. Look at oh
Come on,
man. That's
on,
some
man.
nasty
You at the
shit.
cookout, you can't dress the
We gotta
glizzy
stop
up like
shaming the
that.
glizzy.
I'm dressing him
No.
down, especially if that's a vegan. I was dressing him up. Them baked beans too. Man, vegetarian beans with the
Nigga
brown
sent the
sugar in
hot
them.
dogs to the dressing room, man. Shit crazy, man. Fucking put a whole suit on the hot dog, man.
Got to.
all right, man. So are we fucking with it or fuck out of here?
Fuck
The
outta
baked
here, man.
bean glizzy is the ultimate struggle
outta here,
meal.
man.
I loved it.
They got too much money for that shit,
No,
man.
that's something you can't get away from.
It's still good.
They got Ferraris and shit throwing a pot of beans on a
Fuck outta
fucking
here with that
nasty
shit.
ass turkey
The
sausage
baked beans or the
I
vegan
loved
glizzy.
it. That
with
joint was
mustard
everything.
and relish.
What was the glizzy made of? It was vegan. It was all plants.
I know it
What
was just vegan, probably plants.
Damn,
It
man.
was great though.
It was just
I
vegan.
burned it up, gave it that
Probably
burnt
plants.
glizzy. I gave it that burnt glizzy flavor. You know how that joint be on the grill when y'all go to the joint? Y'all
It's got to be a low burn. It's got to be.
yeah,
a
it
low
got to
burn
be super
sometimes.
burnt. It was nice.
That's crazy.
You fucking with it. One more. A young fan was seen licking his hand after dapping up Najee Marshall at a basketball camp.
That's
Look at
wow.
this. Well, we just sharing germs all everywhere. What the? All right. Kid licked his hand. All right, got the dap. Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, that's Germ City.
All right.
Damn, I understand the fandom.
They
you know,
all did it, though. It was a couple of them.
I understand. You know,
That's super Germ.
I understand the context behind it. But licking the hand.
What team
is
he played
crazy.
for?
Oh, Najee Marshall? I want to say the Pelicans, right? Or
The
Mavs? Yeah, the
Dallas.
Mavs.
See, I'm gonna give the kids a pass. I ain't gonna say I
like
ain't gonna
it's
say I fuck with it.
because of the enthusiasm of the kid.
You know,
you
it
get
was a
that.
little
Sometimes
intense
you don't
with
know
that
no better
joint,
as a kid.
you know what
I remember
mean?
as a
But
kid,
I ain't
you
gonna
meet
say
somebody-
fuck out of here either.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say nothing ain't no better.
I fuck with the enthusiasm.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
What's name might be my team? Dallas. I've been having my eyes on them. They got my man down there. What's my man from
2
Duke?
segments ago.
What's my boy from Duke? Because I used to see that. What's
Cooper
my
Flag. Cooper Flag.
Larry
Bad
Bird?
boy.
Listen, I'm telling you. I'm telling you what's ready to
We
happen.
gotta stop. We gotta
listen,
stop
I'm getting
that.
a jerk. I gotta
We
get my
gotta
jerk.
stop. We
Well,
gotta
at least
stop.
you picked the one now.
I'm taking
We
it back.
have
I'm getting
to
the throwback.
stop
I'm getting the throwback
comparing
now.
niggas to these niggas who really
fuck is you
put in
Bird,
work in this
man.
I'm
league.
just saying, man. I just threw that
Nigga
out
ain't no
there.
fucking
Larry Bird is crazy.
Man.
He gonna go crazy.
Man, Bronny was guarding that nigga in the motherfucking summer league, man.
I'm telling you right now.
disrespect to Bronny. None of them niggas in the summer league could
I'm
guard
about to
Larry
say-
Bird. He'd have had 40 on
Larry
niggas with
Bird,
the left
like-
hand, man.
Yo, y'all gotta stop doing that
Bronny
shit.
was going like he had something to prove.
Y'all gotta
though.
stop doing that shit,
I-
man.
I'm just saying.
Larry
none
Bird
of
is
them niggas in
arguably
the
the
summer
top-
league could
top
guard
Can I say
Larry
this, though? Can I say
fucking
this, though?
Bird.
of all time.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this.
Oh, no, hell no. I agree with you.
Oh,
I was waiting for him to
I
say
said none of them niggas could guard Larry
Nah, I
Bird. He said,
agree.
Cuz.
Nah, I was waiting for
I'm
his
like,
thought.
Cuz. It was
nigga, Larry.
Cuz. All I'm gonna say, it was a different time
I
back
don't
in
give
the
a fuck
day.
about none of that.
They didn't have certain testing. They didn't hear about
It's
a lot of
certain,
shit.
it's certain, it's
Cuz,
certain,
let me
it's
just tell you
certain, it's
something.
certain,
Yeah.
it's certain athletes, certain basketball players that
Larry was a
you
monster.
can say
let me
that
just
about.
say-
You can't say that about a nigga
Larry
like Larry
Bird was
Bird.
in the NBA, nigga, and said, this game I'm gonna come out and play left-handed.
Larry cemented.
Larry's a legend.
And cook them niggas left-handed, man.
That's when I first started liking the Celtics back in the day.
Niggas can't touch Larry Bird.
Back when I was a kid, man, and Larry pointed at me at that Sixers game.
Fuck out of here. You never
I always tell
stop
everybody
saying
that
that shit, man.
I tell everybody the
Stop
story.
fucking lying. That
All
nigga
I know
ain't
is I was a
playing his
kid.
dumb ass, man.
Larry made a three. I mean, he said,
The fuck out of
What
here.
did he say to you?
I don't know. I just pointed at me. And I was like, I'm
Fuck
next.
out. You keep telling that bullshit ass
And that was my
story,
team.
man.
Fuck
Every-
you doing?
every
Fuck
time
he
the
doing
Celtics
here. That's
win.
what he said. Fuck is he doing it here?
Yeah, like beanhead little ass nigga, man. That's what that like, look at that beanhead little ass
I
nigga.
told everybody that story. When the big three was up there and they won. That was my squad then.
He gonna tell Clyde Drexler, I play like you. Clyde was like,
No, he did. Clyde said you do.
get the fuck out of here,
Hey,
man.
Clyde said you do.
Clyde saw you play.
Clyde
Yeah,
saw me in the
he-
big three. I went crazy.
No, he made his first.
I went off in
He
that
made his
joint.
first two in the big three.
No, I made 4 points
And
that
then they
time.
subbed him out.
And I was the defensive player of the year.
made his first two, y'all
I was
made
the
4 points.
I was the defensive player. Come on, bro. Don't do that shit. Got the MVP for defense. And that
Listen,
fucking,
Jack. Yo, man, we can sit here for hours and hours and hours, man. But we want to say thank y'all for coming on this
appreciate
couch,
you for
man.
having me.
Man, we appreciate y'all. 7 p.m. in Brooklyn,
No,
man.
that's a fact, man.
You know what I mean?
Thank you, man.
And shout out to you, Melo, man. Shout out to you, Kasim.
Always, bro.
Shout out.
Cass.
Yes,
You know what I mean? The man that got the Nigerian prince name.
I
Shout out.
appreciate it. Nah, it truly is an honor, man. Like everything y'all have done in the space, in multiple spaces. I'm sure Melo's gonna say a lot more, but like y'all really are inspiration to a lot
Man,
of
Melo
people
that
out there,
nigga, man.
So,
You
man,
understand, man. We be honored. Like, Melo wants you on his podcast. Nigga, what?
Be there.
When? Tomorrow. Cancel anything. Fuck the nigga.
Tell your son when I see him and smoke. Stacks. Son been ducking me for like 4 years now.
Yeah.
I DM him. I said, "What we doing?"
Yeah.
What we
He told me,
doing is
I said,
crazy.
"What we doing?"
No, but he like, Dad, you know this old head in my DM and shit talking.
He know who I am. He's scared to death of me.
Then he starts saying clips like that he like, man.
He's scared.
I'm keeping it all the way real. I want JoJo. He played for
Who that?
for Mickey's son.
Cookie.
I want Gilbert Arenas' son.
Yeah, he already told
Elijah.
Gil. He done.
I want Cayenne. Oh, that's what it's gonna be. I'm gonna cook him like some. It's gonna be hot as cayenne peppers in that motherfucker when I get done with it.
Yep.
You hear me? I want cayenne, and I want
That'd be
Lou
a good
Williams,
logo.
man. I want Lou
He could
Williams,
do
man,
that
because you know you was in Philly. We gotta see who better, Lou Williams or Lou Gilliams. You know what I'm saying? See who better, man. So that's my hit list for this year, man. And I want Bronny. I want Bronny too. You know what I mean? Can't forget about Bronny. That's my hit list for this year. I'm gonna get them niggas.
This nigga's crazy, man. With that being said, man, listen, man, this is season 2. This is the finale.
The finale,
we
sir.
had a great. We shout out to all our fans that's out there, man. Shout out to new fans. Shout out to old fans. Shout out to fans who've been riding with us from day one, watching us build this thing overnight, putting the work in, putting the groundwork in. Shout out to the community. Shout out to the 7 p.m. community. It's a lot of merch out there. Go cop that merch on the 7 p.m. site. Shout out to Cass. Shout out to Rudy. Shout out to Mero. Shout out to Monica. Shout out to all our guests that came up here and blessed this couch.
Shout out to the whole back end team that's keeping this operation going.
That's a fact.
The cameras, the editing, social media. And this is a special edition. And this is one of Gil's special edition. This is why this finale is special. This is the ICF edition.
Close us out, champ.
The Ice Cold 40 edition with a skirt on it. This is the 40th episode, right? And it's special. That's why they call Gil up here.
There you go.
Gil like ICFs, Ice Cold 40 with the skirt on it. You know it's a real 40 when the bag is sweating and is wet and is dripping. That's him right here. Everybody already know he drinks Silver Thunder, Hurricane, 211.
Still.
I'm talking about Still Reserve.
Still Reserve.
Four Loko, all them type joints he drink. Anything he get his hand on, any city we at, he's going to the nearest little corner, little
Why
spot.
the fuck y'all back there laughing like that, though?
And one thing about him, if it's a little rough, he love a canned wine cooler. Especially if it's a strawberry. If it's one of them fruity joints, strawberry, pina colada, he love that type stuff. Anything that he can just
don't listen to this
get hammered to. So this is a special edition. This is the ICF edition. This is for the hood, ICF, Ice Cold 40 with a skirt on it.
Man, ain't no better way to wrap that up. 40 episodes up, 40 episodes down. This is 7 p.m. in Brooklyn, the Wave
7
Original.
p.m., baby.
Presented by FanDuel. Still, subscribe to our YouTube page. Subscribe to our podcast channels. Them likes, them comments, them reviews, all those help. Make sure you continue to do that. We'll see y'all next season for Gillie Wallo, the Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony. I'm Kaz. See y'all in season 3. We out.
Peace.